Okay, so look around this 55 plate. I think this is actually a 2006 model. Ford Mustang GT 4.6 V8 automatic. Finished in silver, although we'll come to the paintwork in a minute. With full black leather. Fitted with a nice set of 20-inch alloys. Otherwise, standard Mustang GT spec with the extra lights in the front grille. Rear spoiler. Standard mechanical spec for a 4.6. Drives nicely actually. I've used it all weekend. It's been rather good, rather fun. Nice and loud. Just come into us in part exchange. But it does need, in my opinion, either a full repaint or wrap. You could wrap it in some interesting colour. No dispute about the paint is pretty awful. And I don't know whether it's just lacquer loss. I'm not a paint expert, so I can't tell if it's lacquer loss, lacquer peel, or if it's heat from the engine that's caused the bonnet to do that. Although there is some lacquer peel on the sort of the rear pillars and stuff like that as well, or if someone's attacked it with brake fluid or something. I just don't know. But suffice to say, it does, in my opinion. It would really benefit from a complete repaint. It's a nice car, aside from that. Let's walk around it and pick out what we can. Obviously the front number plate has taken a bit of a dink. That probably could do with replacing, in fairness. There's a lot of bug marks on the front. As I say, I've done about 200 miles on it this weekend, so I haven't cleaned off the bugs before I videoed it. It is what it is. Up here on the bonnet, as we've said, the bonnet paint is dreadful. That's the worst part of it, really. So it just looks like the lacquer coat has virtually completely disappeared. But what it doesn't have, unlike a lot of these apparently, is a lot of bubbling up around the back here on the aluminium. It's quite clear of that, but this has got lacquer here in the centre, but it's really down both sides of the bonnet where the lacquer's just come off completely. Never seen anything like it. We will address this first of all. There's a slight dink in the front of the offside front wing, just here. Slight depression in the panel just there on the front of the offside front wing. Aside from that, everything lines up properly. Looking down the near side, apart from, again, lacquer peel on the top of the near side front wing, actually looks really pretty good. So nice set of 20-inch alloys on it. The near side front one has got a tiny bit of curbing just on down the bottom there, but that's really about it. A little bit up there as well. Screen is in good shape, apart from, say, lots of bug marks from where I've been driving it. It's an ex-Texas car, as you can see there. Screen pillar all good. The roof's actually quite good. There's no lacquer peel or anything on the roof, but on the pillars down here there is quite a bit of lacquer peel from the top down to there. Near side door is in good order down there. Interior wise, she's rather nice. We've got just a couple of probably just dirty marks here on the door card rather than anything else. It could be, so look, see if we can get them off. Yeah, just a couple of dirty marks on the door card. Haven't valeted this, it's exactly as it came into us, and I've been driving it all weekend. Dash is all in nice order. You've got electric driver's seat, carpets, needs a vacuum, but we'll obviously do that. And so this is just as it came into us, with also with my driving it in the back here. As always, it looks like it's hardly ever been sat in. Seat back in the right position. It's got the Ford Shaker 500 stereo in it, and it's got air conditioning, and that is nice and cold, the aircon actually. But otherwise, interior, black headlining, all in good order. Near side rear wing, we've talked about, so there's some lacquer loss around here, and here as well. There's a sort of scratch mark just here, just behind the near side door. There's no point in you going over those really, because that's going to need to be repainted anyway. Near side rear wheel is a bit curbed on the top edge, as you can see. Rear screen and boot lid are actually in good shape. In fact, around the tail end is actually fine. Small mark just there, just above the number plate mark, and another one just there. Looking down the offside, very straight and dent free down there, apart from that dent in the front wing that we've talked about, a little dent in the front corner. Couple of spots of rust just up here on the back of the roof. And to reiterate, this is a 4.6 GT. It's not the sort of the low power one. Just a couple of scratches in the silver on the offside rear wing there. Offside wheel is fine. Offside door again is all quite good. And offside front wing, we've talked about, say, lack of loss right the way down the top of the offside front wing, and we've talked about the little dent in the front part of the offside front wing. Tiny bit of paint loss on the edge of the front valance where it meets the wheel arch. Offside front wheel is all in good shape, and in here again, door card is all nice. There's a couple of small marks just on the passenger seat here, which again, are they coming off? Not really. Yeah, there's a couple of sort of sticky marks on the on the passenger seat. Bit of scratching on the centre console and on the knee roll here, but so it has done 104,000 miles, I think. It is 12 years old, but that's all good in there. So there we have it, 4.6 GT V8 Mustang, MOT till April next year, but as I say, really does need a paint or a wrap. My name is Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further information. End.